Hello, everybody. This is Rev Sue Frederick, and we are doing our angel discussion in our Patreon group. And today I'm starting with a download that I received this morning from the angels. And I just want to remind all of you that all of us are always surrounded by angels with pure love, and that all of us can download automatic writing from those angels whenever we choose to. And this is something that we did so beautifully in our 33-day class that we did in October, 33 days of angelic wisdom. And everyone in the group received downloads from the angels. And I urge you to use that Angel Up journal. You can get it on Amazon to do your own writing, have your own angelic prompts. But today, my prompt was, Dear angels, tell me what I need to know today and what I need to share with others. And here is what they wrote. Excuse me. Beloved, your problems are our problems. We stand beside you in the dense earth realm always. Perhaps you're not used to being deeply loved and truly seen as your greatest self. But this is how we see you. You may shun or ignore us if love makes you uncomfortable, but we are still here, seeing you, loving you, and lifting your burdens. Try to feel this love from us, to accept our unconditional nurturing. We know that these feelings may, for most of you, be uncomfortable because perhaps you had a troubled childhood or received very little true love as children, and perhaps less true love as adults. So our presence can make you uncomfortable. Yet in the heavenly realms, you knew pure unconditional love perpetually. You received it freely and gave it freely. It's only your time in the difficult earth world that makes you suspicious of anything loving and true offered to you freely. But love on earth is not the same as love in the heavenly realms. The God source that feeds all of us is an endless source of unconditional love. This love flows through us to you every day of your lives on earth. And you must change your ability to receive it. We understand why humans turn away or find this love difficult to receive. But no matter how low your energy goes on earth or how closed off you try to make your heart, we can endure it all and still provide our nurturing love for you. It never stops. The only thing that blocks it is your own awareness that comes from pain. Right now, close your eyes and breathe in this sweet energy of true unconditional love. Take another breath, remembering that all is well with your soul. And now, another breath, trusting that we are beside you, helping you minute by minute, moving with you through your earthly challenges. Yes, we know all the problems you face. We are lifting you up to move through them with more grace and love and comfort than your human self can believe is possible. You are not alone and have never been alone. Breathe into our presence, open your heart, and receive our love. This changes everything for you. And that was my download from the angels today. So, um, I was going to also read a few questions I got too, and then we'll go into your questions. So, one of the questions I got was, how do or can angels help us connect to our departed loved ones? And I think that's a great question. And in fact, I used to teach all the time decades ago. I taught grief intuitive coaches, and what they were doing was feeling into their departed's energy and connecting. And so, this question of how do the angels help us connect to their departed is a wonderful question. And here is my answer to that. Because the angels come from the heavenly realms and still exist in the heavenly realms, our departed are, of course, in full embodiment in the heavenly realms. And it's when we can shift our energy up to a little higher frequency that we can see and feel them so vividly that we know that they're real. And I get to do this every day with clients when I do my 90-minute sessions and lift the client into the higher realms where they get to hug them and feel them. But when we're here on earth and we're not, our frequency is not lifted up, the angels are here still, helping us, healing us, helping us accept that our beloveds are with us, giving us signs. When you see those double numbers, triple numbers, master soul numbers, this is the angels going, look, you're not alone. You're being guided. Your departed loved ones are here too. They help make the connection for us, especially when our energy is low, if we're in pain or grief or sadness. And the minute we allow the angels to help us shift up to that higher frequency, then of course we can see and feel and even touch our beloved departeds. I've had so many moms tell me when we do this trip into the heavenly realms that they really felt the arms of their beloved around them. And so it's so real when we shift up to those higher self and energies. And by the way, all of us have our own higher soul still fully immersed and connected in the heavenly realms, which means that when you came to earth, you squeezed your huge, powerful soul down into a tiny earth body in a tiny earth realm, but your higher soul is still mostly in heaven with God, with the angels, with sacred wisdom, with your departed. So think of lifting up to connect to your own higher soul as a as maybe an easier way to know that you can connect to your departed. Because if you just close your eyes and you say, angels, lift me, love me, you feel your own frequency lift up to your higher soul. You're surrounded by angels, feeling the unconditional love of God, and your departeds are right there. All right, on that note, what questions do you all have today?